Hello everybody. We've just come back from our trip to Wantage town. We are feeling a bit tired and it has been raining quite a bit. But thankfully we didn't get too wet and we also had a really lovely day and it was really nice and I found lots of new Beanie Boos today. So I'm pretty excited and I'm really happy as well. I just we went charity shopping and looked in all the different charity shops and I found quite a few. And there were lots of others, but I already had some of those, so I picked up the ones that I didn't have yet. So I'm pretty excited. So let's get started. So the first place that I went to was the first place that I found the Beanie Boos was Helen and Douglas's house in Wantage. So the first Beanie Boo that I saw was one that I already had. So this was the next one I saw, and here he comes. It's Scraps the dog. And I love him. He's so cuddly. And he's very, wobbly as well. He's very, very wobbly. Yes. It looks like he's even nodding and agreeing. Or he's listening to heavy metal. Yeah. I haven't actually seen Scraps before. And, I know he was, like, a Beanie Boo character. But I don't think I've seen him before when I was little. But I honestly love the solid eye Beanie Boos because they remind me of when Beanie Boos first came out when I was little, and he's got the solid eyes. They don't really make the solid eye Beanie Boos anymore, so I'm really grateful and happy that I found a Beanie Boo with solid eyes, and his tag looks quite different as well. It feels quite rough, and it has like different printing as well. But he doesn't have his name at the bottom of his tag, but I know who he is because I've seen him before in videos. I just haven't seen him in person. But he's a very happy looking dog, and I love him. I love how he's I do love both the small and the medium sized Beanie Boos because he can cuddle them, and he does feel very cuddly. And I think he might be a schnauzer. I think he's a schnauzer. I don't know his poem though, but because he doesn't have his tag on him, but I don't really mind. I'm just really happy that I found him. I was actually pretty surprised because I didn't expect to find Scraps, so I never really expect to find a specific character. Sometimes I hope to find one and then it just happens. It's kind of, and then when it actually does happen, it's really amazing. So I really love Scraps. He's really cuddly. But I did find two more Beanie Boos from Helen and Douglas's house, and here's the other one, another medium-sized Beanie Boo dog, and he is Whiskers, and it says at the bottom of this tag here, Whiskers, and he's a very interesting dog, but he's very lovely. He's got like this fluffy fur around him, around his nose and his eyes. So his eyes are almost completely covered, but here is his eyes, a beautiful sparkly blue, and he's also got silky blue ears as well that curl inside like that. I think he's also a schnauzer. I think he is supposed to be the same dog breed as Scraps because they sort of look a little bit similar, apart from Whiskers having more fluff around his eyebrows and nose, and also that they have slightly different colour schemes as well. But I think they are meant to be the same type of dog. But I do love the fact that he is a bit fluffy around here, and he's very cuddly as well. And I think he's from either 2015 or 2016. The tag's a little bit faded. So I got Whiskers in Helen and Douglas's house for £2, and that was also the same price for Scraps as well. So I'm pretty grateful to have found to have found Whiskers the dog, and he's really nice. I love the beautiful sparkly eyes as well. He just feels like a really lovely, just like a really happy Beanie Boo. Although he doesn't really have a mouth, but I don't really mind. So I found one more Beanie Boo in Helen and Douglas's house, and it's another solid eye one, and here he comes. It's a tiny little pug, and his name is Pugsley. And his tag is in really good condition. Almost like new. And he's from 2012, and he cost £1. So he doesn't have his poem, but he looks in really good condition. He just has like a little scratch on one of his eyes, but it's not really that noticeable, and I don't really mind. He's so cute, and I love like how he's a little pug. I think he's the only pug Beanie Boo that we have. That the only Beanie Boo pug character, and he just looks so. He looks just like a real. He almost looks like a real pug, like a little. He just looks almost like one, apart from the pink eyes. But and he's so cute. I love like his blonde fur, and it feels so nice and fresh. And he's also got pink in his ears and pink in his eyes. And he's also got like a pink mouth and pink freckles as well. So I'm really happy that I found him. And I really am. And it's really fun to find the solid eye Beanie Boos because they don't make the solid eyes anymore. So it's really fun to like find a solid eye Beanie Boo because it unfortunately don't really make the solid eye ones anymore. But honestly, the sparkly ones are beautiful as well, and the solid ones are beautiful. And I do miss like the solid eye ones sometimes, but I honestly like both of the solid eye and the sparkly eye. And this is Pugsley. He's in very good condition, no stains. So I'm pretty happy with him. So there's 2 more Beanie Boos to get through. The next 2 I found in the Sobel house, and here's the first one that I found. Well, the first one that I picked up, the first one that I saw in the charity shop. And this is Percy, and he's from 2021. I like Percy because he reminds me of this storybook character about these 3 owl children that are waiting for their mum to come home. And like Percy's like always the youngest one, and he always goes, "I want my mummy," and that's all he ever says in the story. So like the 3 owl children. So it's that he just reminds me of that. Percy does have the hard sparkly fabric, but honestly, it doesn't really feel that bad on him. I don't really mind. He looks a bit like Moonlight the owl, but almost like he could be her brother. And I think he's like a beautiful light brown. I think he's supposed to be like a tawny owl. One of the most common owl breeds in the UK. I love the tawny owl because they make such beautiful beautiful calls. And I have like heard the calls of a tawny owl before. So he's kind of like a tawny owl, I think. He looks a bit like one, and he has like the colour scheme of one as well. But I think like the owls in the story are barn owls, but I don't really mind. I love like his soft brown fur and his sparkly feet. He just looks like a really pretty Beanie Boo. I like the owls. I hope I can find more of the owls because the owls are very squishy. Like I love the squishiness of the owls. And my last Beanie Boo is Eva the elephant, who I also found from the Sobel charity shop. And Eva is one of the Beanie Boos that I do see a lot in like shops like WH Smith. Like I do see her a lot, and now I finally got her, and I got her from a charity shop. So she doesn't have her tag on her, but I remember her. I think I remember her poem, but she's from 2022, and she's got beautiful like purple soft ears, and they also match her feet, and she's got purple sparkly eyes, and she is the second elephant that I've got. The first elephant is Peanut, so I think these 2 are going to get along just fine. So those are all my Beanie Boos that I got from Wantage today. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all on the next shopping adventure. Goodbye for now.